Roland puts out some updates for the TR-8S in honor of 808 Day. Red Bull announces a 3Style World Finalists per country for this year. And Denon is back with some new visualization technology and some really cool collabs. Find out more coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. In honor of 808 Day this year, Roland has released an update for their flagship drum machine, the TR-8S. Now in this update, you get two new features. I'll go ahead and start with the smaller one first. So now you'll be able to preview samples as you import them into the drum machine. Now this seems like kind of an omission since the actual drum machine was released, but I'm glad that Roland's getting around to resolving that and adding that feature into this drum machine. Now secondly, the bigger part of this update is Roland has now added a new function to the TR-8S, and that is step loop. Now step loop kind of works sort of like the slicer mode in Serato DJ, or sort of like slip mode in Serato DJ, or any of the other DJ softwares, where your sequence or loop will be playing and you can press down on different parts of the sequence and different parts of the sequence, and those will repeat, and it'll all repeat in time. So it's not like starting the sequence over or getting to one part at a time. It keeps everything on beat through time. So this is a nice performance feature that I could see a lot of performers that use the TR-8S use on stage or for their performance, and it adds some really nice variation to patterns, and you can really, dial those things in. So the music that you create with the TR-8S, if you have that feature in mind, you can kind of build your sequence around that and add it as an extra little sprinkle on top for your performance. Now Roland's been doing a really good job of adding more and more new features pretty consistently and frequently to their flagship drum machine. We've seen things like batch, sound import and other really useful features like that, and it really makes the TR-8S a beast, not only in the studio, but in the performance world as well. Battle season is just around the corner, and Red Bull has just announced all of the national finalists for the Red Bull 3Style World Championship. And I gotta give a huge shout out to all the people from the US that I've played with or that I know personally that have qualified. Shouts out to my man IFTW, Dynamics, and DJ Javen as well. You guys are all killers, and I can't wait to see how all of your sets stack up against each other and the rest of the competitors. And finally, Denon has just announced some pretty cool collaborations as far as visualizations go for use in a DJ setup. Recently, Denon purchased the company SoundSwitch, who are responsible for some lighting technology that adds integration into different pieces of DJ hardware and DJ software. Recently, we saw SoundSwitch get support from Serato DJ, and Denon also got support for SoundSwitch as well. Now, after their purchase, Denon is now focused on what they're calling StageLink. StageLink will not only give you access to, use SoundSwitch with the whole Prime series and the whole network and their hardware, but now they've also added support for Resolume. Now Resolume's a really cool, not only, I wouldn't say just VDJ or video DJ software, but it allows you to not only play video, but add different effects and add different animations and really give a real dynamic, DJ and visualization performance. Now with the integration of Resolume and StageLink working together, you're now able to control so many different aspects of the powerful Resolume software from the actual decks themselves. You can get fader movements, platter movements, song changes, things like that can really not only just make a very dynamic performance for the visual side and the audio side, but even if you didn't have a video tech, if you just had these things plugged in and you had your template ready and set up, you could have a really dynamic video and audio performance just as a DJ with this technology set up behind you. And that's huge in my opinion. Whereas we saw, video DJs in the past and how that kind of got phased out. There are some video DJs out there, but the ones that were performers that really were trying to push things forward, video DJ artists like Mike Realm that really took not just playing videos, but making a performance out of it. Having an extra layer like the things that Resolume gives you, I can just see that making such a difference and just pushing that art form forward. So if you own the Denon Prime series and you've been thinking about getting into visuals, this new technology might have just bridged the gap and made it possible to get the kind of results that you've been looking for. So that's it for the news this week. So question of the day, who do you think is going to take it for Red Bull 3Style this year? Go and leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to the channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.